Everybody, and welcome. As the 5 or so of you who normally watch my videos already know, I don't usually do videos where I'm the focus of them for the entirety of the video. Some people do sketches, but I'm not creative enough for that kind of thing. Other people do vlogs where they basically talk to the camera about their lives, but I don't have one of those live things yet. I'm still saving up for a nice desktop. Gotta keep your priorities straight, am I right? However, this is a special occasion. I may have had the greatest moment of enlightenment of my entire life. As you may have deduced from the title of the video, this moment of enlightenment involved what makes fun-sized candy bars actually fun. Now, some of you may be arguing, the fun of them is that you take them to parties and stuff and you can fill a bowl up with them and then people can just eat out of them. You can't do that with full-size candy bars or giant candy bars. That's stupid. As some of you others may have thought, as I did back when I was a kid, you may have thought that this was a fun-sized piece of candy. It's not a bar. But this is known as forced perspective. And now they do make bigger ones of these. However, Amazon didn't have any of the 1 pound ones when I ordered this. So I got this. Got it settled. So the main problem with these is even with my abnormally large mouth, it's very crumply foil. Very impractical, as you can probably tell. It's just awful. And to make matters worse, it's messy. Now I'm gonna go clean this off before I continue on. Be right back. So that was quite a bit messier than I anticipated. I had to wash my hair and face pubes a good 3 times before I got all the stuff out. Would not recommend. Not fun-sized. Now, some of you could potentially argue that, normal-sized candy bars are, or king size, are the real fun size. But no. It just absorbs all the space and all the air possible until all that you can say, eat it out, is No. And not in the fun Five Guys way, no. Candy's different. Jump cut to after the disgusting chewing noises were finished. You're welcome. Now, as you could probably tell, having that much crap in your mouth is just not fun. Well, shh. God damn it. Luckily for us, the brilliant minds, I should say, over at these candy companies have devised the perfect proportions for just filling up your mouth just the right amount with the delectable flavors that you crave. Similarly, I might add, to fancy restaurants that might sell you a plate of salmon like this for $25, and then, of course, you can get a glass of water, ice water with lemon, fancy, that the garçon pulled out of the nasty dish after scratching his balls. But luckily for ours, these candy bars, they're all factory line, no testicle in the process. It's great. So, unlike with the fun-sized meal, these fun-sized candy bars, you don't just eat just one. That was a lot of justs, but the point stands. You just eat a whole bag. And I do have a small bag here for an example. Oh. And so you just sit down, eat this whole bag in one sitting. You got this. This could do you for a good 20 minutes, maybe even an hour if you... Ooh, squeaky. Oops. Some of them fell out. And that is where the fun starts to come in. These things are tiny. You don't need to feel bad about eating them. You won't feel, I'm so fat, for eating all this candy. You're just eating the little tiny candy bars. Doesn't matter how many of them you eat. You just keep downing them, and then you can make a game out of it. Can you open up the next one before you finish scarfing down the first? It is fantastic. And hours of fun. I mean, you'll need a pretty big bag, because like I said, that one's probably good for a good 20 minutes to an hour. So, you know, get like a dump truck or similar filled, and you got a few hours of fun there for you. Who cares about heart disease, cholesterol, diabetes? It's all about fun. Now, before I end this, I'd like to make it abundantly clear that I'm not a sponsor of anybody. Well, nobody's my sponsor. Nobody's sponsoring me for this video, not Hershey's or anything. I think Mars makes Snickers. So, they're not sponsoring me. If I were sponsored, I would have gotten one of the giant 5-pound candy bars that I'll magically put in here. And those things are incredibly difficult to eat. I have had one. I had a bunch of food debit left over after one semester, and they sold them for some reason on campus. So I got one, and yeah, it is an experience. I don't think I'll ever be the same. I did intentionally put the chocolate stuff all over my face in this, but it wasn't too far off from what it actually was, because it just covers your hands because you're holding it, and it just chocolate everywhere. But yeah, so I guess thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of whatever it is you decide to watch that I'm in. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it. I may do more things like this in the future. Recording this was a pain though, because it's my first time looking at a camera. I'm rambling. I don't need to ramble. But I normally do gameplay stuff, so if you like that, check it out. I guess I'll put some up here. But other than that, yeah. Goodbye. Simba. Scene 1, take 3. Hey everybody, and welcome. This is for its perspective, but it's still pretty big. So, hey everybody, and welcome. Hey everybody, and welcome. As the 5 or so of you. Thank you. I'm gonna let it cool down a bit in here. Way too hot. That enlightenment taught me. Do you get taught by enlightenment? I guess so. Anyways, you get a party for a party and you just fill up a big old bowl. Yes. This is a special occasion though. I shouldn't have said that, but this is special. However, this is a special occasion. You know, this was a lot better in my head. Ha ha ha. I got chocolate all over my mouth. Yeah. Walk. Oopsies. The second I threw that, I realized it was a bad idea. Guess so. But no. No. But no. No. Jump cut to after the disgusting chewing noises were finished. Wibbly wobbly microphony. Jump cut to after the disgusting chewing.
after the disgusting chewing noises were finished. Goodbye.
Oh. Let's hope that's all recorded.